Coming up on this edition of NICB News.
Your license, registration, insurance, please.
We ride along with the Hollywood, Florida Police Department as they teamed up with NICB to crack down on fraudulent insurance cards. Plus, we take you to Los Angeles, where the LAPD is crashing the party on staged accidents. And it's hurricane season. We'll check in at the National Hurricane Conference to give you the latest trends on preparation and response for when the next hurricane hits. That's all next on NICB News. Hello and welcome to the summer edition of NICB News. I'm Roger Morris. It happens every day and you probably don't even know it. Uninsured drivers who, when pulled over, have fraudulent insurance documents to provide to the authorities. Well, one police department in Florida conducted a fraudulent insurance card operation for a day to crack down on these types of crimes. Brian Dreifeld has the story.
How you doing? Your license, registration, insurance, please.
The Hollywood Police Department and the National Insurance Crime Bureau teamed up to crack down on a growing problem in Florida: phony insurance cards.
Today we're doing an operation between law enforcement and our member companies in which the law enforcement is out stopping cars, conducting traffic stops in an effort to find uninsured motorists.
So we have 15 officers assigned to the operation. They're going out and they're conducting the regular traffic enforcement, like you said, enforcing any of the applicable traffic laws that we would normally enforce on a day-to-day basis. The difference with this operation is once that traffic stop is made, then the officers are coordinating that insurance information that the driver provides with all the insurance company representatives that are here today.
NICB helped organize the event, and over 23 member companies were on hand to assist in identifying insurance documents during traffic stops.
Tango 55, can you run Allstate?
On this day, all traffic violations involved an officer relaying the insurance information to the command center. From there, the insurance company would run a check on the policy, and within a matter of minutes, the officer would know if the person and the vehicle were insured or not.
So they have nothing under that policy number regarding a 2013?
Under normal scenarios, an officer doesn't have the capability to verify if the card handed to them is real or if it is a fake document. At the end of the day, over 130 violations were made, 14 arrests, and 8 vehicles were towed.
Previously, our operations have been extremely successful. They've netted multiple citations, arrests, towed vehicles, LPR recoveries. So they've been very, very successful, which is why we continue to do them.
People in South Florida know that uninsured motorists and fraudulent insurance is a billion-dollar industry. It costs our taxpayers billions of dollars every year. So the Hollywood Police Department doesn't take that lightly. We believe it's our responsibility to go out there and not only educate the public, but also to enforce those insurance laws to make sure that everyone is operating their vehicle with valid insurance.
From Hollywood, Florida, I'm Brian Dreifeld with the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
Another common trend in Florida and across the country that is aimed at defrauding insurance companies is staging vehicle accidents. NICB partnered with the Los Angeles Police Department to produce videos depicting how these accidents actually take place. In Los Angeles, authorities say they are seeing an increase in staged accidents on area freeways, where speeds can have a dangerous or even deadly outcome. And in some cases, these alleged criminals are causing minor accidents and then extorting money from the driver by demanding the cash they have on them or forcing them to drive to a bank or ATM to withdraw cash to pay them.
And we've seen an influx of staged collision, not only on the regular streets, but mostly on our freeways. Los Angeles City would not be a good place to do this, since we have a dedicated unit. We have dedicated district attorney who's taking this thing seriously.
To see the various types of staged accidents, log on to our website at www.nicb.org and head to the Newsroom tab, then click on PSAs. With summer in full swing, you can count on seeing two things more frequently: motorcycles and boats. Recently, we released reports on both. In 2013, motorcycle thefts were down 1.5% from 2012. Honda tops the list for the manufacturers, followed by Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, and Harley-Davidson rounding out the top 5. As for boats, thefts were down 6% in 2013, with the top theft being the jet ski category, followed by runabout, utility, cruiser, and sailboat. Back in April, over 2,000 people attended the National Hurricane Conference held in Orlando, Florida. This conference focused on hurricane preparation and response in order to save lives and property in the United States.
It's important that you first of all make sure you've kept your insurance up to date. That's very important. You also need to have a disaster plan so you know where to go if there's a disaster, where you're going to go, what you're going to take. And then take steps to make your house safer from hurricanes. So now's a really good time to make sure you have an up-to-date plan for hurricanes or other disasters.
Earlier this year, special investigators from across the country met in Rosemont, Illinois for the 20th Annual Special Investigator Academy hosted by the NICB. Over the years, almost 5,000 people have attended with over 76 instructors from 20 member companies. NICB President and CEO Joe Worley gave the keynote speech this year.
Welcome to the 20th anniversary. It's really special for us to host it. The only reason that we do this is really to begin to share information, network, and to begin to teach you the basics of being a special investigator.
That's it for this edition of NICB News. We'll have another quarterly report for you in the fall. In the meantime, you can always keep up to date with what's going on in the world of insurance fraud and crime by logging onto our website at www.nicb.org or by visiting us on Facebook or Twitter, as well as viewing us on our YouTube channel and by reading our blog at nicbblog.org. I'm Roger Morris. Thanks for watching.